name's Amber. I'm an Education and Youth Engagement Officer here at the Senedd. Just to say a very big warm welcome to our first set of vlogs. Just to let you know, these are part of our Votes at 16 resources, and they are available on Hub as well for you to have a look at for parents, teachers, youth workers and so forth. So there's going to be 4 vlogs altogether, looking at the history of the Senedd, powers of the Senedd, members of the Senedd and voting in Senedd elections as well. Every vlog are going to have a set of discussion tasks, animated videos and different topics as well to talk about. So in May 2020, the Senedd and Elections Act came into place, which then changed the name of the National Assembly for Wales to Welsh Parliament, commonly known as the Senedd. The name title of Senedd reflects the law-making powers it has received since its establishment in 1999. This also saw the voting age at Senedd elections lowered to 16. This means that 16 and 17-year-olds are now eligible to vote in Senedd elections here in Wales. We're going to move on to our first discussion topic, and what I'd like you to think about is the history of the Senedd and devolution in Wales important to you? And secondly, do you think that young people in Wales are taught enough about Welsh history, including that of the Senedd? What I'd like you to do is leave your comments below and let's have a little look at what you are saying. What we're going to do now is we're going to go on to our next bit, which is showing you an animated video of the history of the Senedd.
Wales has its own law-making history, which goes back beyond the days of Llywelyn, a 10th century Welsh king who arranged the laws of Wales. Wales came under English rule in 1282 and later became a member of the United Kingdom. More recently, public votes, called a referendum, were held to decide if decisions over certain issues should be made in Wales for Wales, a process which is called devolution. Wales said yes in 1997, and in 1999 the National Assembly for Wales was born. Back then, the Assembly had very limited powers to make laws. But in another referendum, in 2011, the people of Wales voted for more law-making powers. On the 6th of May 2020, a law came into force which changed the name of the National Assembly for Wales to the Welsh Parliament, commonly known as the Senedd, to reflect how its role has grown. Now the Senedd makes laws for Wales, agrees Welsh taxes, and controls many issues that affect our day-to-day lives. The law also lowered the voting age for Senedd elections. This means that 16 and 17-year-olds now have a say over who represents them.
Watching that video as much as I did and learned a little bit more about the history of the Senedd. What we're going to do next is we're going to go into our first task, and this is looking at our Senedd history timeline task. On the screen you will see 12 key dates in the history of politics here in Wales. What I'd like you to do is, when these are up on the screen, can you please pause the screen and try and put the key dates in order. And a more in-depth version of this task is available on Hub. Thank you for taking part in our history timeline task. So let's have a little look at the answers and put them in order. 940. Llywelyn writes his laws accepted by many rulers of Wales. The next one is 1282. This is where Llywelyn ap Gruffydd, the last ruler of Wales, is killed. 1535, King Henry VIII's Laws in Wales Acts means Wales is now governed by English law. 1707 to 1800, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland is formed by different Acts of Union. 1950s, the Parliament for Wales campaign puts devolution back on the agenda. 1979, the first devolution for Wales referendum is held, which suffered a 4-1 defeat. Okay, the next one is 1997. So a second devolution referendum leads to the establishment of the National Assembly for Wales. Okay, and if you remember from the start of this video, that was what we were formerly known as. 2006, this Government of Wales Act enables the National Assembly for Wales to pass laws for the first time since Llywelyn. 2011, another referendum is held where the people of Wales vote for more lawmaking powers. And then the next one, okay, is the 2017 Wales Act is passed, making the Assembly permanent and changing some of its powers. 2018, the Welsh Parliament is launched. 2020, the National Assembly for Wales is renamed the Welsh Parliament, commonly known as the Senedd, and the voting age is lowered to 16. I really hope you enjoyed taking part in the history timeline task. This is coming to an end of the first vlog now, and I just want to leave you with some things to think about before our next vlog. So let's have a look. Things to think about. What issues are most important to you as young people? What issues affect your day-to-day lives? And what would you change in Wales to improve the lives of young people here? So 3 questions to think about, get you thinking until the next vlog. So just want to say a thank you to those who have tuned in and watched our first vlog. And if you are enjoying and you want to learn more, then please join us on our next vlog, which looks at the powers of the Senedd. Bye!